Hi lovely people, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're a new viewer. You're joining me for the What's New Wednesday preview video for the new releases coming on Wednesday the 23rd of December. How have we got to the last What's New Wednesday of the world? Oh my goodness me, no. How have we managed to get to the last What's New Wednesday of the year? I hope you're still in one piece.
When you need colour, when you need light, when you need a rainbow shining bright, when it's overwhelming with all of your to-dos, go grab a sticker, it'll help you through. Get it from EllieBeth Designs, 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 EllieBeth Designs.
So I've got two collections for you, and this is the first video that I've actually filmed showing the new format sheets, so we'll spend quite a bit of time on that. They changed over Cyber Monday weekend, and I've also got a few rainbow and sort of, well, I say rainbow releases and then show you a sheet of black lettering. Ah, dearie me, can't get the staff. No, we have a couple of practical things. We've got our 308, which is a set of month headers. You've got 5 of each month in one of the new fonts, so that those would be perfect for setting up bullet journals or however you wish to use those. We've got the coordinating functional labels for the new chapter kits, which are coming for January, and we have the R307, which is a set of mini months from January 2021 to December 2021, so you've got the full year there. Again, brilliant for bullet journaling. They also fit the daily duo mini calendars, and they run Monday to Sunday. So that, yeah, those are the little rainbow releases. And you'll realise there's not quite so much rainbow because I spent a lot of time on the collections. So I cannot believe that I've spent December kind of designing for February. It's a very, very strange situation of being a planner sticker designer. It really can seem quite odd at times. So anyway, if you were around during the Brighten Up event over, as I call it, Bright Friday and Cyber Monday, you may have seen the Hello 2021 collection, which has new formatted sheets. These were done after lots of feedback from people, and also the annual survey that we did. So pretty much everything has changed. I think there might be one sheet that hasn't changed, but I will show you which one it is when we get there. You'll see that we now have two sizes of sheets as well. We have the little mini sheets here, which kind of have some add-ons, which were generally things that people said they either wanted a lot more of or they didn't want as many of, so they could on the main sheet, so they could choose to have them or not. Either way, let's begin with the True Love collection, which, as somebody who is a keen knitter and crocheter, you will understand why it's called my true love, because yarn is my one true love. A bit of an alternative Valentine's Day, or indeed any time of the year, of course. So this is the new format A5 core sheet, designed for A5 planners such as the Hobonichi Cousin, perfect for setting up bullet journals, and also the Passion Planner, the A5 size, will work with this as well. I'm just going to put those to one side for a moment so we can just focus on one sheet. So first up, you'll be noticing that the washi has changed slightly. We've got a little bit narrower and also that little gap there. Then I've altered the selection of event labels and flags, so you've got a much wider range there. You've got the addition of some little mini flags, which, do you know, if you turn those sideways, they make a really nice little kind of event label. because you can put the time on and then right next to it. We've got more little word headers there. Penguin Joe has appeared on the core sheets. Yay! He's finally got his little space there. He's getting his EllieBeth Happy Mail and he's sat with his EllieBeth mug doing his planning. You have to look quite closely to see those details, but they are there. And then we've also added these teardrops, which I loved having the teardrops when I first began designing. These are a little bit slimmer, a little bit smaller, and again they're really nice for layering with icons or with little check marks or anything you want to do there. We've also got these here are not actually checklists, they are individual check boxes, so you can build your own checklist as long as you need it, because the rainbow sheet that I did of those was incredibly popular and I got a lot of good feedback about that. We've also had an update on fonts. The weekend banner has changed. You might notice that it's actually the EllieBeth font now that you've got there. And I've added in some asterisks and of course kept some deco for the A5 as well. So there we go. So that is the A5 core sheet and kind of the main changes that have happened there. Let's have a look now at the mini weeks, designed with the Hobonichi weeks in mind, but also suitable for other smaller planners. Let's move that, there we go, get you in focus, happy days. So this now has got not one but two weekly strips, and you also have two different washi strips down the side. It's funny, as soon as you take out things like icons you suddenly gain a lot of space, so that's been really useful, but don't worry, the icons are still here because they're on a mini sheet. So we still have the bottom bar washi, the mix of different height washi there, and then a selection of boxes, checklists, habit trackers, appointment labels, little flags, a few teardrops. We've got all the same words as on the other sheets as well, and of course some deco and that new style weekend banner. So a little bit more flexible, and if you were going to want to put this over 2 weeks, you know, you might just need to add a sheet of appointment labels or something, but you know you're going to get much more out of it, I hope. The weekly core then, this is designed for any planner that has columns that are 1.5 inches wide, and again we've got the double strip of washi, we've got our new style weekend banner, the extra words, far more options there. We've got the individual check boxes, Penguin Joe, and again a really nice selection of different labels and flags on the sheet as well. So let's just have a quick look through the mini sheets before I take you into the monthly and the other sheets that are available. So we have got appointment labels, so we've got patterned and plain now, whereas before I only had plain. The sidebar is now just a simple mini sheet, so you've got your list and your Monday to Sunday box, you've got various headers with 7 of the to-do ones, and then you've got your 2 habit trackers as well. Then we have the icon sheet, so loads more than we had before, and again more of them. Checklists, a selection there. We've got the ones that are like just the open, and then 3 and 7 off the top of my head, and these are going to fit generally any EC plum paper, fairly certainly fit the cousin as well, and Hobonichi sizing, so they're really quite flexible. Header labels, again plain and patterned, scallops in plain and patterned, and event labels just in patterned, because one thing that people really wanted were these patterned. Right, let's pop those to one side and have a look at the others. So on the monthly sheets, let's start with the A5 monthly. So a little bit of a first change that you might be noticing is the skinny washi on the side rather than just a strip of wide washi, as I think that's a little more useful for marking out multiple days. We've still obviously got our day headers, and our dates have changed to little rounded squares, which I think are really cute and a little bit different for the coming year. You've still got your header washi and 2 options for the month. This is for February or March. We've got some appointment labels, some cover-up boxes, and again we've got more words this time as well, so that you've got more options there. So we've got holiday, payday, day off, birthday, bill due, important, and what's new Wednesday. You've got some asterisks, and our sidebar has changed as well, so it's a mixture of a checklist and then just some note space too. And of course there's nothing to stop you, because it's not illegal to take scissors to your stickers, remember. To cut that up to suit yourself as to use what you actually need for your planning. So that's the A5 monthly. Our mini months again has had a few little changes. It's got its skinny washi as well. We've still got our sort of bottom thicker cover-ups. This is designed again for the Hobonichi weeks, and I wish I'd brought mine up with me, but I didn't. I will try and pop a picture in here of the Hello 2021 collection to show you kind of how this can come together on the page. We've got our numbers Monday through Sunday separately, so you can decide where you want to start your week with this one. And then plenty of appointment labels and boxes, a couple of checklists, and lots of words as well. So again, we've added in the same as before, but we've also got no school and a sick day as well, though I hope you don't ever need to use that, or at least don't need to use more than one. For the monthly skeleton and monthly extras, if I show you these side by side, you'll probably notice quite quickly that there's been quite a big change, especially on this page. So this was initially designed with the EC life planners in mind, and I hadn't changed it very much for quite some time. So the main thing that I'd always wanted to do was to give you the option to redate it to Monday to Sunday rather than having it Sunday to Saturday. That is still there. You still have your date covers, you still have your option of February and March, so 2 months options. And if you were to use the say for February, you could always use your March header as like a little note section for what's coming up in March or something. We also have the thick washi to go up the top, and that is now sized for the 2021 planners, the life planners there. But it's going to also work with things like the medium passion planners and other similar size planners. I can make this work in a plum paper as well, although again, you've got to get the scissors out, but it's fine because you're allowed. Or a paper trimmer, because I can't actually cut very straight because that's me. Anyway, kept the skinny washi on the side because I think that's more useful, and it also does fit really, really nicely. And let me see if I can find my 2021 one. On the EC, it fits really nicely across this bottom section here, which is that coloured strip. So it's a perfect size. Okay, what else have we got on there? We've got more words, we've got teardrops, appointment labels and asterisks, so you've got more on the sheet as well. And then the monthly extras page has had a real revamp. The sidebar has changed, similar to the other 2 monthly sheets, and I've swapped out one big block of washi for lots more appointment labels and headers, which I think are a little bit more useful and practical. Then we've got some other different words up the top, so you can add a few more on, and these are more suited to using with your sidebar or with your header labels so that you can set up your notes as you need. Now I had been thinking about, yes, let me show you some of the bits that I did. So this was the Hello 2021 setup, and you can see like I've put my important down here. But if you weren't going to use thick washi to cover over all of the boxes down here, you could put one of those header labels, a little one of the word headings like celebrate, and then make a little list in these. You know, don't just cover up things because you can, if that makes sense. You know, you can always make the most of the space that you have got. So that is the 7x9 planners or life planners, kind of the monthly skeleton and monthly extras, which you can get separately, so you don't have to get both if you don't want both. Everything is always available a la carte. So as I put that down there, you're probably going, there's some bigger sheets under there. Yes, there are. We'll get to that. So we have the deco page. This has had its change in that it now has the skinny washi down the side, and I'm keeping in the dots as well because they're really useful, either just for adding little pops of colour or for using to create checklists. And I really love the deco and the style on this collection, especially the yarn heart, because yeah, I heart yarn. Our days and dates page has had an update on its fonts. It also now has 2 weekend banners for you, and I also altered the numbers, the dates part of the days and dates. Oh, try and say that's 10 times fast. Updated those, and they fit beautifully just over the space on the headers there. I was looking then and thought I'd spelt Thursday wrong. I haven't spelt Thursday wrong, which is good because that would be embarrassing. You still have your weekend divider. It too has had a little font update, as you can see, and I just really love these combinations of fonts that we've changed to. I think they look really fun, and it offers you now sort of 4 weeks worth of day headers, so it's perfect if you're a bullet journaler. You know, this page plus maybe the washi and some appointment labels, you're good to go, aren't you? Our day-to-day life page has only changed in 2 ways. We've got skinny washi and I changed the font, and that was it. Otherwise it is just the same. Penguin Joe is still doing all of his things. You've still got your meal sort of crock pot stickers, your little dividers, laundry lines, and some bill dues and savings sticker, and then your rescheduled, cancelled, going all the way through to I just can't even. Our half boxes, the only way this changed was to have skinny washi on, and again that is just all there with a nice selection for you. And of course, if you've bought the weekly core, you're already going to have 1 of these, which plus these 6 gives you 7 for the week. Full boxes. This is the one that didn't change. That was it. So our full boxes, great for adding a little space or using for layering. I love the sheep. The sheep is like, yeah, I want to be that sheep. It's ace. And then the washi page, you'll be thinking, oh my gosh, the thick washi's gone. Yes, it has. It has been replaced by 2 sets of, let me think. Oh, I really am having to think now about the sizing. Is it 1 of 15, 2 of 15, 2 of 12, and then 3 or 5, I think. Brain has gone blank. Anyway, my idea with, or my thinking with this was that rather than giving you thick washi that you might then have to cut apart, I would give you other washis that you can then just layer and stack as you want. So you've got a little bit more flexibility there. So these are the new pages, and it is the notes pages that have had the big update and change. I was getting a little frustrated that I couldn't fit everything that I wanted onto an A5 sheet. So I decided to go a bit bigger, and then I took the washi off because then I couldn't fit it in the envelopes to pack it, and I didn't really think you'd want to be having to have large letters all the time. So I changed the notes pages so that we've still got our budget kit, we've got a goal kit, and we've got a dashboard kit. Now, whilst this dashboard kit is designed with a life planner in mind, as you'll probably recognise if I show you this, when I can get to it. Oh, I didn't actually do it for January, did I? Did I do it for then? No, there we go. I'll just show you there. So you can see it's kind of, you know, you can see that that's going to sort of fit over here. It is also going to be really flexible for any other planner where you've just got an open page and you can sort of build and construct your own. So we've got on here, we've got our little header for notes. We've got lots of different headings here. We've got celebrate, goals, to do, important, home, quote, currently, memories, work, health, projects, habits and events. And again, those are in the EllieBeth font. We've got a currently box here with reading, watching, enjoying, celebrating, loving, creating, grateful for and improving. And I was actually thinking it'd be quite fun if you weren't using like a life planner or using it in this way to actually just have a spread that had like 12 of those on and you could see the whole year at once. And then you've got a long list box here which you can divide up and maybe even split it into 2 or 3 sections. Same with this bottom one here, which again is lined, and you could again split this up. Or you could combine it with this, because the goal kit, and again available separately, has a range of different things for you to use. It has it's designed for you to track monthly, weekly and daily goals and habits. And I just wanted to point out that this habit tracker down here does fit into this if you were using the 2 of them. I'll show you in a minute how I set mine up when I was experimenting with this, because I did it so that it was a double spread. But on here you've got goals, so you can actually set your goals, and then you've got a review section as well, which I think is really important, because there's no point in setting things if you're not going to review them, is there? We've then got lots of different areas that you could set goals in. We've got business, faith, family, finances, fitness, friends, giving, habits, hobbies, home, learning, personal, self-care, spouse, wellness and work. That is not exhaustive by any stretch of the imagination, but it gives you some jumping off points. You've then got some checklists, some different washies and some header labels as well. And let me see if I can just find mine that I did as an example. Where are you? Oh, it's gone walkabout. Here we go. So this is how I used the notes kit. I didn't use all of it, as you can see, but I did. Oh, there we go. I sort of split it up like that. And then this is how I set up my goals page. So I used, this is the Hello 2021 again, because I've not used this collection yet. So I had a strip of washi up the top with my goals section. I put a list for my monthly and my weekly goals. And then I put my daily habit tracker here, because I wanted to keep this space free. Then I had another strip of washi with the review section, and I just popped down the different areas that I want to focus in on and then review. And if you've been buying the life review sheets from the previous formats, then this, although it doesn't have the same kind of foot structure, it is something you can use to create that kind of review space. And then again another strip of washi across the bottom, just because washi. So that's our goal kit and notes dashboard. And then the budget kit has also had a little tweak insofar as it has a little bit more washi sections, and it also has some more headers up the top. So you've now got your spending log, check-in, debt tracker, transactions and budget up there, rather than it just being, I think it's just like budget and check-in really, wasn't there before? So again, if I just show you an example of that being set up, where are you? Oh, having to find my way around all these different notes pages at the moment because I was experimenting with that many different sheets and formats and all of those things. Is it in my daily section? No, it's not. It's not there either. Where have you gone? I know I did it. There we go. Here we go. So this is my idea of how to do a one-page budget. So I had just put in the income section up here with a total, then a fixed expenses, and I was literally just going to put a total on that. Variable expenses and a total, and then add all of those up. Potential savings, actual savings, and then a little section to track sinking funds. Now obviously I did this because it was literally on one page, but if you are using a notebook then you're probably going to want to have, you know, a list of your fixed expenses before you get to your totals. So you're just going to make it work for you and give yourself as much space as you need. Same with things like having a spending log or a debt tracker. You know, just use them as headers and jumping off points to create something that works for you. So there we are, that is True Love collection. Of course we still have Follow Your Heart to have a little look at, but I wanted to spend that time going through that in a little more detail to show you the changes that had happened on the sheets. So this one is probably going to be a bit of a quicker look through. But yeah, yarn, True Love, oh yeah. So, Follow Your Heart. This is more of a whimsical and a bit more traditionally Valentine's-y colours with the reds and the pinks and the deep magentas, but with some other sort of spring colours as well. I'm so pleased with how this came together. It was really fun to look through the artwork and decide what colours I wanted to pull out, and then to combine that with some other things that I had too. So this is called Follow Your Heart. We have our quote box there. This is our A5 core sheet, and you can see there we've got all the beautiful arrows and little letter. We've got our week headers and all the other things, and I love the little contrast of the green that just works so beautifully with this. We've then got our mini weeks. And again, we've got the quote going across one of the bottom boxes. You've got your 2 sets of weekly days. Then we have our weekly core. And I really loved this hot air balloon, which you'll see on the deco in a minute. And I really like taking parts of an image and using them and just making them a bit more abstract and interesting. So I had fun doing that. A5 monthly, and yes, much more floral and just beautiful for probably for February, let's face it, but that's fine because you've then got True Love for March or whichever way around you might want to do it, or whichever one you wish to choose. Then we have the mini months, loving the colours on that, the monthly skeleton, just so pretty, the monthly extras, and I think this might be my favourite sort of big washi type piece ever. It's so beautiful. And here's the deco and that hot air balloon that I was saying about, and of course all the arrows and the envelope and the florals, just so pretty. I cannot wait for spring already, even though it's not even been Christmas yet, but I think from Boxing Day I'm definitely going to be looking forward to spring. Got the days and date sheet, again with those updated fonts. Our day-to-day life. Half boxes. The full boxes. I love this one. The colours are just so gorgeous. Our washi, which I'll just turn for you to see. And I really like this little bit of blue and green that's coming there as well. It just makes a nice contrast to all the pink and red. Then the goal kit, the budget kit, I'll just show you those, and the dashboard as well, which I really should call the dashboard kit, not the notes dashboard. And yeah, those floral patterns in the back of the boxes just look so pretty. Then on our smaller sheets, and so we have appointment labels, the scallops, the header labels, event labels, the sidebar and headers, and the checklists, and the icons. So there you go, lovely people. That is everything that's coming for What's New Wednesday this week, which I am so excited about. And I just wonder which is your favourite collection, or which are your favourite sheets from the new formatted collections indeed. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. What do you like? Is there anything that you are going to try now that you haven't done before? Maybe you're using a new planner for 2021. Please tell me. I need to know. Hashtag enable me. But yeah, let me know what you think. I hope you love it all, and until next time, lovely people, take care of yourselves, and bye bye for now.